The movie Red Tails is getting a whole lot of buzz. The film's about nearly 1,000 African-American pilots who overcame racism and segregation in the military to become recognized fighter pilots in World War II. Another reason people are drumming up support for the film, George Lucas produced it, and despite his film cred, he says it was hard to convince Hollywood that an entirely African-American action movie would sell. Here's what he had to say on The Daily Show with Jon Stewart.
Financed it myself, and I figured I could, get the prints and ads paid for by the studios, and that they would release it. And
right.
I showed it to all of them, and they said, "No, we don't know how to market a movie like this."
Incredible. So how did he pull it off? Joining us from New York is the director of the movie Red Tails, Anthony Hemingway, and one of the stars of the film, actor Nate Parker. He plays the character Marty Easy Julian. Welcome to you both. I saw some clips of this. I cannot wait to see the movie. Anthony, I'd like to start with you. George Lucas got a lot of pushback, as we saw right there on this film. How do you think he was able to convince Hollywood that now was the right time for an African-American action movie?
Well, I think hopefully the film will dictate that. It will allow us to realize that all of our stories need to be told. It's a story of accomplishments, excellence, told through the inspired story of the Tuskegee Airmen. And, it just exposes that we all really need to come together. And I think now is the time is the right time for us to see that.
Nate, I saw some of the clips with you, and this is, of course, one of the first all-black action films ever to be made. I mean, it's really a big part of history now. So how do you feel about being a part of not only what these men accomplished, but also a part of this history?
Well, I feel very proud, but at the same time, a great sense of responsibility. I think it's greatly patriotic to want to know the exploits of the heroes that came before us, and being a part of the black community and knowing that the issues that we deal with today, whether it be with the broken education system or the prison industrial complex, we need inspiration, and those inspirations are in our past. So I think that to have the opportunity to be someone that stands in these shoes, that can play this part and really try my best to exemplify the things that they stood for, it's an honor. It's a great honor.
CNN had the honor, actually, of speaking with some of the original Tuskegee Airmen about this film, about their experience, about their hopes for the future. Listen to what they said.
I simply hope that our young men and women of America will look at this experience and the story of these Tuskegee Airmen, and from it make themselves a committee of one so that we can perpetuate the legacy that these airmen have left.
Thinking we were making history or a part of history never occurred to us, and we were just doing the best we could.
Anthony, I know that you worked with these men. You introduced the crew to them. You wanted them to get to know them. What were they like? Amazing.
I always felt like I grew up never had the chance to meet my grandfather, so it felt very close and warm, and just to be able to sit and talk with them, to let them shed their wisdom, their experiences. It was beautiful to watch them to become 19 and 21 years old again, as we did a lot of the training for the pilots, and just to have them walk around the set and see the attention to detail that was done was really amazing. And it was rewarding for me to just look back and see the thumbs up and the smiles in their face. They would get really animated when they're flying planes, and how they taught all the guys to fly the planes. It was just beautiful, and to watch them be with them when they saw the film, it was just really, for me, they're the true critics of the film. So just to see them light up, I was proud.